Finally, brethren, farewell. Be perfect. Be of good comfort. Be of what? Be of what? Be of what? Paul here admonishing the brethren. Be perfect, be of good comfort, be of one mind, live in peace, and the God of love and peace shall be with you. Paul here admonishing the church in Corinth to be of one mind. Let me show you something in Peter, in 1 Peter chapter 3. If you haven't read any Bible this week, I'll give you a chance to catch up. 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. And you'll be amazed how much times this came up in my study. 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. Finally, be ye all of what? Of one what? Peter, following the trend led by the Spirit of God, would say to the believers, finally, be all of one mind, having compassion one of another, love as brethren, be piteous, be pitiful, be courteous. But he said to them, I want you all to be of one mind. Tell your neighbor, be of one mind. Tell the other one, because that's the one you tell like well your favorite. Tell the other one. Be of one mind. Be of one mind. Because here is the reality. We must set our minds, our core, our heart, the admonishing of men and God to us is that we need to be of one mind. But Pastor, why do I need to have one mind? And what does one mind mean? Why is it so important to have one mind? I'll show you the answer in the Bible. Turn me to James chapter 1. I pray that God let me get this out the way I feel it in my heart. Here is the admonition, James chapter 1 and verse 7. He says, let no man think he shall receive anything of God. Anybody here need many things from God? Every day? We need things from God. God says here, James writing by the Spirit of God, he says, let no man think he shall receive anything of the Lord. That grabbed my attention because me need so many things from the Lord daily, hourly, by the minute. So what possibly could stop me from receiving things from the Lord? Verse 8. A what? A what? Double is what? 2? A double-minded man is unstable in some of his ways. A double-minded man is unstable in some of his ways. A double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. Let not such a man think he shall receive anything of the Lord. How single is your mind? How single is your conviction? How single are we persuaded? The things of eternity. How single is our mind? Or do we find ourselves not with one mind, but with two? Two double, right? You know, two mind, for being a two mind can be dangerous. Anybody ever find yourself struggling in two mind? No? Yes. Remember, we said that, let me see the hands of all those who ever struggle sometime with a double mind. Okay? No, some people have one mind. But there's a struggle, right? There's a struggle, though we won't admit it. Sometimes the real battle rages in our mind. And sometimes it is not, God wants us to be of one mind, set firm. There's one God, but sometimes through situations, and here is something the struggle saints of God. Not you. Have you ever met a double-minded person? Not a person who struggles in their mind, no, but a person who can't see him too. You love me? You love me not. Love me? Love me not. And sometimes you have to wonder, and I'm not no clinical psychiatrist or nothing like that, but sometimes I wonder if some people have schizophrenia. Hello? God is calling his people to have one mind. Set, determined, and persuaded. Let me show you something. Because sometimes I know pressure and challenges can rock us to make us doubt our God, to take our mind off. But I want to challenge you, saints of God, because some of us struggle perpetually with double mind.